Hello guys, I am Luizen and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. We finally did the Miu Iruma investigation. We tried to analyze the crime scene both in the real world and in the virtual world, and we found some interesting stuff. Like always, nothing conclusive, so we'll have to wait to see in the class trial. So let's just get into that. I'm very excited to see what will happen. I hope you are too, and let's just go. So last episode I had a bit of a teaser at the end, so we're right here with Monokuma already. Yeah, he's talking to us about what's going to happen. Anyway, keep it away, Monokuma.
Welcome. Go ahead and stand behind any open podium.
Don't we have all specific places, or is it just like whatever? Dang, what happened to Monotaro?
Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep father waiting.
Huh?
Wait, is he back to normal?
Why?
Huh? You're not friend anymore?
You jerks must feel pretty slick using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him.
Nah.
He just decided on his own that we're his friends.
You bastards!
But I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore, because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side, but now he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side.
Alright.
Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him.
Well,
How confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade. That's another death flag.
oh yeah, I guess so. I believe that's from another game, actually, from another Danganronpa game.
Let's get started. The heart racing exciting as the Blackhead and the Spotless face off.
Wait, isn't that what Monokuma says? Or, no, I don't know. I don't remember. We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the fourth time. Dang, only the fourth time? I thought it was more. The fourth class trial was about to begin. Dang. Okay, just show it. Miuruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. Yeah, it's actually true. And the culprit that killed her is one of us. He's one of us. Oh boy, I need to discover who that is. Who could it be? In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. Dang. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yes, I want to save. I mean, I just did, but hey. Chapter 4. Live and let the languid world live. We enter the virtual world to find the truth of the outside world, but somehow Miu is killed. The trial blends a virtual world with the real world. Oh, that's it. it's so slow that I always think there's something more. But anyway, let's check our skills. Let's see what we can get. Or we can buy some. We have 8 skill points. And we got, actually, from Miu, we got, okay, so basically I'm gonna be adding stuff that is from the main, I forgot the main game, but yeah, like the Rebel Showdown, but with the bullets. Yeah, this is, because for example, the one that we got for Miu, the triple X-ray goggles, yeah. That's for only mine, yeah, the imagination excavation. And I'm not really down for that, so I'm gonna be, I guess this one. Yeah, Power of Life and Death. I'm gonna buy this one. And then let me see if there's another one that I could get. Debate, there you go. Mass panic debates. Reveals V points. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna add this one. And yeah, I'm gonna go back. I guess we can check our handbook later. Her difficulty again, mean on on logic and on normal okay, or yeah, on action normal. Yeah, that. Anyway, let's just start. I don't know why I'm stumbling a little bit with my words, but let's go. Just go, you know.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation.
All right.
Ah, screw it. This is tiresome.
All right, don't do it.
You need more motivation.
I
Motivation.
do. I really, really do. Now then, let's start this class trial.
Let's do it.
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left.
What happens if the votes result in 2 first places? Huh? You mean like a tie?
That will be interesting.
It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so
I
casually?
mean, it makes sense. It's more convenient to
Yeah,
us, which is
fine.
weird for them to choose. You know.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
Sure, yeah.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Exactly.
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth.
Indeed.
Got it? We can't die here!
Indeed.
Oh my! Himiko has become so determined!
Oh, yes, she
It's
has.
true! People really do change!
Yeah, because, for example, you have become a really crappy
Now
character. I'm
she's
gonna find you,
lost
but
what
hey.
made her so unique.
That's none of your
But
business!
she has something new that makes her unique, you know?
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify.
Kaito's the culprit.
What? Say that to my face.
While we were
Well,
all
I'm
still
pretty sure
logged
he's
in,
already saying that.
Kaito logged out alone, right?
Sure, yeah.
You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Not necessarily.
Don't screw around. There's no way I'm the culprit.
I mean,
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
you're very fast at
How
accepting
long
that.
are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know. We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
That was an accident, to be fair, but I digress. The fact that Kaito was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Are we just gonna accept that? I don't know. For now, let's focus on the immediate threat. Monokuma file, Kaito's account, small bottle of poison, Mew's corpse, killing game
Kaito
simulator.
logged out first by himself.
Okay.
Mew was still logged in though.
Uh-huh.
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
No.
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Impossible.
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it. I mean, we found that bottle of poison
Yeah.
on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
That
The
is
culprit
true.
was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
What are you talking about, me?
What do you mean last
Himiko.
words?
Well, yeah, exactly. First, we need to decide if Mew was killed in the real world or the virtual world. Gotcha. That's where the problem lies.
Kaito logged out first by himself.
Okay.
I mean, we found that bottle of poison.
I get it. Yeah. Okay. It's very easy.
culprit was
It's the
trying to
cause
pin
of
the
death.
blame-
She didn't die poisoned, right? She died by asphyxiation. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Kaito logged out first. By himself. Mew was still logged in. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
How the freak do I do this?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's
Oh.
impossible, because I didn't do it.
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Zawardo or whatever. What? You saw the label on the poison bottle, right, Suishi? Even the smallest amount can kill. Expression of agony, the symptoms of the poison, which is why Kaito is the culprit. I said I didn't do it. Shuichi back me up here. What? But the Monokuma file.
Kaito logged out
Doesn't the
first
Monokuma
by
file hold up?
himself.
Gotcha. Yeah, I forgot about it. The poison causes the eyes of the victim to become bloodshot, and Mio's eyes weren't like that. Okay. I forgot about that detail, but hey, now I
Mew
remember.
still logged in, though.
Yeah. Small bottle of poison.
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Nope. That is when you lied. Actually, V point.
That's wrong.
That's wrong, indeed. All right. Okay. I had a bit of a
Mew wasn't killed by poison, and the warning on the label proves it.
Yep, and you know it, freaking Kokichi.
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other
Subconjunctival.
words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Yeah,
Oh, but Mew's body.
was normal, fairly normal, anyway.
That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot.
Yeah.
She wasn't killed by that poison.
Yeah.
Then what was that poison for?
I don't know.
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Probably. And who got that poison? Hmm?
Then, what was her real cause of death?
I don't know. Mew's real cause of death. The only one I can think of. Well, the hammer, maybe? And we don't know for sure. The toilet paper. It's probably the hammer. That's from the virtual world. They probably know tunnel because this is. What? Then what could it have been? I don't. There is nothing. Oh, killing game simulator.
This is it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, because it said what was Mew? What was the cause
Mew's
of death? You know,
was the killing game simulator itself.
not where. That was weird.
In the virtual
Uh,
world, if your avatar takes fatal
Wow.
damage, your real body dies of shock.
Freaking Mew's death play the triple. Wow. Wow.
That was made clear in the program's text file.
Yeah.
Mew received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
Most likely, yeah.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Oh, but technically, I guess.
Gonta has question.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
It's on your head, dude.
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Wow. I wanna be rude, but I agree.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
Hammer.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, it seems like Gonte is confused. So why don't we review things a bit?
It's gonna take a while, but hey.
So we split into two groups to find the secret of the outside world.
Uh-huh.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and
Kaito.
that NPC Kaito.
Was NPC a thing back then? This is like a year ago. Isn't the NPC like from this year?
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
Okay, that was a really good one.
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
Yep.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation?
Hammer.
That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Yay.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Well, hopefully not like crazy, but
Let's begin then.
anyway. Sorry, I skipped some text, but yeah. The fatal damage that Mew received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down. Let's do it. Okay, another debate. Okay, see, this is why I like more like perks that work with it. Yeah. Signboard uses a bridge,
In
hammer,
the
cell
virtual
phone,
world,
hammer,
Mew
definitely.
was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
You probably have to agree
Whoever
with
did
someone,
that
right?
to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar.
Yep.
It has to be the hammer.
I say yeah.
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
No,
Are
we
certain
all
that
have the
blunt
same
force was
strength.
involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
No, we can't.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
No, I feel like it's the hammer. I'm not sure, and we don't really have evidence to back that up. But it will make sense since it's next to her body.
It has to be the hammer.
I'd say so, yeah. Freaking, why does it have to be rotating? Ah! Oh, I hit it. You think so too? It seems my third eye saw the truth. You gotta remember Mew's body. Was she really killed with the hammer? What do you mean, was she really killed with hammer? I think so.
In the virtual world,
What?
Miu was fatally injured.
We have to determine the specific cause of death. If I think about the condition of Miu's body, that will yield a
In the
clue?
virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So
Uh,
let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew
Signboard? That wouldn't make a lot of
dropped
sense.
right next to her avatar.
Huh.
It has to be the hammer!
I think so.
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
No, that couldn't have been.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved?
Right.
I think strangulation is more likely.
I think so, yeah.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Yeah. Okay, so Miu's corpse? Is that... But does that refers to... Yeah. Oh... It's like she's drowning. Yeah, see, I thought asphyxiation, but maybe it could be drowning, yeah.
Could she have drowned?
No? It seemed like Miu was suffering as she died, so I thought maybe she drowned. But no, now that I think about it, there's really no obvious... What? Alright.
Going to beat her with his bare hands.
No.
Are we certain that
Okay.
blunt force was
It
involved?
could have been, yeah.
I think strangulation is more
It could also have been strangulation. You're right, Maki. Right? Yeah.
I agree.
Indeed. Consent? Wow. Okay. Consent. Yeah.
Miu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to
Pretty
look at.
disturbing, yeah.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world.
Yeah.
Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miu was strangled to death.
Yeah, I thought maybe because it's
Yeah,
shock.
definitely.
It's not like she doesn't actually die from the thing that kills her. She just has that shock. So I thought like maybe the shock is translated to that, to her feeling like she can't breathe and stuff like that. But it makes sense that she will feel as though she is, you know, actually been affected in the way that the game suggests. But yeah.
Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she's suffocated.
Yeah. There's some stuff about that in Danganronpa 2, about some experiments that happened related to, like, not virtual world, but about, I think there was something about, I don't know if this actually happened, but it was said about one of the characters that there was an experiment that a prisoner had their feet like punctured, so blood will flow out of them. And there was like a sound of, you know, drops of a liquid just falling into the ground. And it was completely dark in the room where the prisoner was. But it was like drops of water. It wasn't drops of his own blood. But because the prisoner believed that he was losing blood, he actually ended up dying. So, yeah, again, I don't know if that's true, but it's kind of the explanation that I find for something related to what happened here.
But we already
Yeah,
removed the
I think
possibility
that's
of
sorta
poison,
what
so it can
they're
only
going
be
for.
Strangulation.
I mean, it is the same
Also,
universe,
when
or is it a
victim
different
is
universe? But
poisoned,
it's the same
They
logic.
commonly grab their chest or mouth.
Yeah.
But Miu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windmill.
Yeah, she was even like grasping it, like trying to get the hands or whatever it was, like strangulating her.
The assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Well, she will experience on that, of course. Do you want to die?
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
Most certainly, yeah,
Is
most likely.
strangulation even possible in the virtual world?
That's a good question, yeah.
If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
It could have, unless she was willing.
Then the culprit would need a tool.
Ah.
There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Yeah.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
Nerd. Yeah, shut up,
But
Kokichi.
was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember
I
seeing
think
one.
that's what we missed in the
They
the
must have
top of
used
the
something
building.
else as a rope.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think there was like a blanket or something like that. I found it during the investigation. I don't remember if we added that to the toilet paper. I don't think that's... Maybe, I mean, this is so bizarre that I wouldn't even be surprised. It couldn't have been toilet paper, right?
This is it!
Are you kidding me?
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
No way, dude. What? Is this toilet paper? What could toilet paper be doing here? Thanks for the flashback again.
Toilet paper was used to strangle her.
What?
Gonta, no can ignore
That
that!
would have been weird. Yeah, thanks Gonta for coming in. I'm just kidding.
What you mean, Shuichi?
Huh? What's wrong?
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off! Not gentlemanly at all!
Goofing up. Rebuttal showdown, let's do this. Let's go. Get out your sword, Gonta. In the game simulator, toilet paper Sangbird uses an
There's
avatar.
no time for nonsense!
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You know can use toilet paper in place of rope!
I kinda agree with that, actually.
Tear too easy! Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
Blade luck, oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Huh?
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
How positive are you, Shuichi?
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head!
No, 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 no.
Figure out real murder
No, no, no,
weapon!
no. I get what Shuichi's going
I'm
for.
positive
Yeah.
toilet paper was used instead of rope.
Because Mew wasn't the normal avatar.
There's no time for
It
nonsense!
didn't have the normal code.
You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! What tear too easy?
Oh. Yeah, okay. That wasn't the argument, yeah. No matter what you say, Shuichi, no way that's possible.
Damn it!
Oh.
What tear too easy?
There you go.
I'll cut through your
Don't,
words!
I don't even know how this works, but... Yeah, it's basically the code,
the
right?
toilet paper wouldn't tear.
Yeah.
Because in a virtual world,
Oh.
objects are unbreakable.
Diamond is unbreakable, you're right.
Unbreakable?
Yeah.
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
I didn't remember that, actually.
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear.
Yeah, which is weird. How will you be able to tear it? You know, if you want to
Since
use
it
it.
couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
It could be used as a rope, but it couldn't be used for what it actually is for. That's weird.
Gonta,
I mean, I guess you
not
don't really need to go
understand,
in the
but...
virtual.
Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
Right, I mean, you didn't have to be such a
It's
jerk,
okay,
but
Gonta. Don't worry about it.
yeah, it's alright.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
Come on, girl.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that
I
logic.
think Himiko's onto something, but
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
that is weird. But we know.
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
I kinda know. If the culprit meant to get rid of the evidences, they did a poor job at it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
I don't know.
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
I don't think so. It will make sense, but I
No,
don't think so.
The culprit didn't bring the hammer.
Yeah, I think Mio brought it.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
I mean, only Mio could have. We already know who brought that, the hammer. Yeah, it was Mio.
That's it! Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Yep.
Remember what she told us?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
So no one
If that
else
were
will
true,
know.
She wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
Yeah, maybe she was trying to kill someone.
Why'd she do that?
Mew brought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? We need to make that clear. Oh boy. Another debate? Oh, I want another minigame. I mean, it's fun, but I would like to have another minigame.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer.
Mew
Go to know, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Maybe
Or she secretly met up with someone
Yep.
and tried to kill them with it.
You idiot! She was the victim!
She was the victim, but what was Mew planning to do with the hammer? That's still unclear. I need to think back to what she was doing, what her plan was.
Let's
She was
assume that
planning on
Mew
meeting up with Kokichi.
What was she trying to do with it?
Or she secretly met up with someone.
Yep. Hit her on the head. Indeed.
I agree.
I agree. Consent. So weird.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Yep.
With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
I honestly wish she would have actually. Anyway,
What? Is that true?
it is.
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
Yep.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
Yeah.
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
I wonder too. Yeah. Kokichi had already figured it out. She was planning to kill Kokichi, right? One more with Kokichi. Confess her love to Kokichi. Nah.
That's it.
Yeah. Most likely. I mean, we don't really know, but
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
probably.
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Alright. So again, double murder plan. Mew's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out. Let's do it. Oh, the taxi drive? Yeah, psych taxi. Let's go. I really like this game actually. It's pretty fun. Reminds me of that Cars minigame or video game. Who tried to kill Kokichi? Thinking time, right? Is it? Yeah. That took a while for what? Okay. Okay. Miruruma. Yeah, who? Okay, Miruruma. Boom. Good indeed. Where was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? Where was Mew trying to kill in the rooftop? Yeah. Thinking time. This is one of those games that could be a game in itself, I feel. The real world, the afterlife, wow, the virtual world. I mean, these are pretty obvious questions, I say. Why was a bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat? Oh, that's a good one. Mew was trying to frame him? Oh, or making us think that he was going to commit suicide, right? Was misplaced to divert attention. Probably. Yeah. Indeed. Who tried to kill Kokichi? Miruruma. Where was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? The virtual world. What was a bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat to divert attention? Okay, so again, stuff that we kind of already knew. But I mean, at least we have that solidified, you know?
It connects.
Yeah. Alright.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
I love this music.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real
There
world.
you go, okay.
She did that too?
What? Mew was the one who put that poison bottle there?
Mm-hmm.
No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
It is weird. I wouldn't disagree, but it's definitely what happened, I'd say. Small person can game, login, logout, record. Login, logout, probably, yeah.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some
Nope.
point.
And then what? She logged back in?
She may have done that. Nope.
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
Seems we touch a nerve. Now I gotta. If the poison is planted, if poison is planted evidence, the question is when it was planted. If we determine that, we might also determine the who.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in? Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out?
Nope, I didn't see that.
If she hadn't logged in or out.
Then you... That's wrong!
Why will the record be on... This one was really weird. This one was... I had to look that up.
The poison on Kokichi's chair.
Yeah.
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
What?
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
Oh, she was the last one to
That's
log
right.
in.
It says
Okay,
that Mew
okay.
was the last of us to
Makes
log
sense. My
in.
bad.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Mew's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, Kaito
Oh,
though.
it's not my fault.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yep.
Yes, I'm positive of that. Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
Indeed. How did Mew log Kaito out? With the cell phone. I was going for that, but you know.
This is
No,
it!
but yeah, the point was that she never logged out, and she
It
logged
was
out.
the cell phone found by Mew's
Okay.
avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Yeah. Kaito Momota, and yeah.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
Yeah, she never mentioned
That's
that.
what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use.
Yeah.
She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
Uh-huh.
So, she really was planning a murder.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that either.
And
That's
she
kind of
tried
weird.
to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
I
Because
can
wanted
see
to get
once,
it through
yeah.
your thick skull.
What?
People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion.
I get it? Yes.
Well, I think your ideals should stay the same.
Oh.
Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't know what we're talking about.
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah, if Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
Oh, he's gonna remember.
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
Remember, Onotaro.
Tara, pull yourself
You
together!
gotta remember, Onotaro.
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What? What does it mean? It's a
What
yeah,
you mean?
exactly.
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world.
I guess yeah.
You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know?
It's hard anyway, dude.
She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted.
Oh, that's true.
And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
I think we could have figured it
So
out.
that's why she decided to attempt a murder. Because she had total control.
Yeah, still, very messed up.
Then the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
Dang. You guys are only...
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
What shady.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
It is, yeah.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class
Yeah,
trial.
so much fun too.
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
You're right, Gonta, actually.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
You do.
No, you're just like Monokuma.
Yep.
Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Oh, that's a good point.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
I agree.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Nah.
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? Hoo. There, I did it.
Wow. Amazing.
Oh, he lost his drive! Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame!
My head!
Starting to remember.
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it.
Did they use a different mic for that? What the heck happened?
I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in
Why is the
them.
gain so low? What the heck?
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
That was weird.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue.
Yeah, come on.
If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
That's a good point.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching
Shut
for
up.
the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Yep.
Huh? My story?
Well, I was born in the...
You were meeting with Mew, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
I guess.
Here's my answer. I never met up with Mew.
Can you confirm that? Can you prove that?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
Huh.
Isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
That's a really good point, Himiko.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either.
Yeah, fair point.
Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
You did leave the salon, didn't you?
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked?
I
When
think...
I was on the roof before logging out. The door wasn't locked.
But I think it was, right?
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
Interesting.
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
That's true. His face.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell.
It's kind of like, I'm
Wait,
playing around.
There's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually.
I agree with that, Chuji.
Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Mew's death.
Truth?
There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death.
Yes, many.
We need to make sense of those
It's
first.
a bit of an understatement, you know.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game.
Kind of.
Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your
Yeah,
hands.
yeah. That was us.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Mew who chose the meeting place.
Uh-huh.
But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
Oh, yeah. Let's get through that.
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
My hand slipped. Oh, yeah. Again, no, we kind of know.
Then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
Uh-huh.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
We need to determine if Mew was actually there or not. Did she go, or was she never on the roof at all? Ooh. I think she went, because she could... Yeah, because the... Oh. So the real culprit locked the door.
Was
okay,
waiting
yeah.
for me to arrive.
No?
I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel.
No, because there's...
If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
Hold up. At first glance, it seems as if it's impossible for Mew to go to the mansion, but there has to be some evidence that shows it was possible.
Mew
Yeah.
was waiting for me to arrive.
Yeah, Sumugi.
I'm sure she was waiting on the
Sumugi saw
rooftop
her.
of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the...
But she wasn't. Yeah.
That's wrong.
See, this one went very, like, fluent. I don't know what happened to me last time.
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yep, we do.
Yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
You tell him, girl.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
That's a good point.
Sorry. I thought I was just mistaken at first. Since there was no way
Convenient.
she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Weird,
Then
weird.
how
Everyone
did she
seems so
get to the mansion
suspicious.
from the chapel.
There must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
Yes,
There's no
indeed.
doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge.
There is no doubt.
If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated.
Ah, yes.
She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the
Man,
murder.
we would have had it very difficult if...
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
Yeah.
So, what secret method did she use?
The wall.
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
Yeah, but we do know now, thanks to Monotaro, actually.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi,
Alright. Yeah, I know.
What are you saying? We can't just rely on
No,
Shuichi.
but I know.
This class trial's for all of us.
Yeah, but I know the answer.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
I mean,
Shut up!
yeah, you guys already are, yeah. I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now I need to focus on the case. A positive that Mew used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Let's have to figure out what it was. We know what it is, though. Again, I don't know what's the point of it. Oh, gosh.
A way across that only Mew knew about.
Well added by
Like a
me.
hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Yep.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
No, what is with the
And
view?
maybe she teleported with magic.
Whoa.
Or she used a warp zone.
Warp zone. No.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
Indeed.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
Yep. That's exactly right. That's exactly. Why can't you shoot? There you go. Why didn't it shoot?
agree.
That's exactly right, Kibo.
That's it, Kibo.
Yep.
There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Indeed.
Was there really?
Yes.
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world.
Yep.
The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found
Axis,
two
okay.
such walls in the virtual world.
Yep.
It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass
Don't be
through.
naive, Shuichi.
What is
I really
it,
like
Kaito?
you, Kaito. Please don't do this.
Jeez, Mew set up a weird wall like that?
We have
That is
evidence.
suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do, Kaito. What are you talking about?
You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge?
You're losing your edge. Shut up.
Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it
All right, make it right then. Come on. Get out your sword. Why? Why would he just say that? Well, the mention of that is.
What we gotta figure out.
Ah, crap.
is how Mew got from the chapel to the mansion.
Well, that's
so why waste time talking about the... It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Oh, she drew the map of the world. That's probably
Wait
gonna be
just
it.
a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you?
What?
That wall Mew set up
Crap.
only lets non-human objects go through it.
Yeah.
Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall.
Nope.
She's not just an object.
She is,
after
yeah.
all. I'll cut through
As
your
much
words.
as messed up as that sounds, she is. Or she was in the virtual world.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
Indeed.
From human to object?
Yep.
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object.
Yes.
She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Yep.
Is that right?
It is. That's what
Don't
happened.
get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says.
Yeah.
I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble.
In this case, it kind of was, yeah.
It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
Yeah.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
That's a nice way to put it, I guess.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
Yeah.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
Yeah, Mew said, but you know, Mew was also the killer, so... You're not trapped here, beyond that wall is the end of the world, literally. But that wall nothing exists, everything ends there. It's kinda
She
true,
probably
but at the
lied.
same time...
There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Yeah.
You lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
Is there...
That cake-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall.
I mean, yeah, but you don't gotta put it like that.
She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you don't have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Hey!
Monotone.
You remembered!
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Huh?
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Well...
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
It is... But it's not a hidden passage,
jeez.
right? It's just...
You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Mew to get the cops to reveal something? Probably, yeah. I should thank him, but I have no idea how way he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
No, there has to be something. Not a hidden passage,
Mew
but...
couldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason.
No hidden passage, but I feel like that doesn't encompass the fact that she probably was able to travel from
We
one
aren't
side
sure
to the
why
other.
Yet, but once
through
we solve
that.
the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
Yeah, contact. Just listen.
There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to.
Yeah.
We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Great.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
Uh,
Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
the noise, probably, right? The events that led us sit there. The noise, right?
This is it!
Gotcha.
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
You all heard that sound too?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
That's
First
a
off,
weird.
sound
Yeah, that's
can't
a
go
good
past
point.
the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
Maybe they heard it too, probably.
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Yes. For now, let's go outside and check. Yeah, oh no, there you go.
You heard my voice too?
Mm-hmm.
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Sorry, I'm going to not mean it like that.
Come on.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like me in the mansion or that loud noise. Crap, I don't remember exactly actually. Oh, mine. Crap. Yeah, okay.
I see it!
Yeah, because the river was going the other way.
The sign that
Yeah,
we were
so I think
using
it
as a
is what I
bridge
think
was
it is.
odd to me.
That it was going the other way around.
Odd how?
Yeah, like it can
We
take you
mentioned
to
it
the other
before,
side
but
of
Mew
the
dropped the
school,
sign
of
in
the
the
building,
river.
I mean. The mansion. I think so.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
I find the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with that sign. Alright, here we go. Psych taxi again? Psych taxi? Okay, let's do it. At which point was the signboard swept away? Well, when Mew threw it out, right? Thinking time. Yeah. Mansion River. What? Which point was signboard swept away? River? Yeah, okay. That was weird, yeah. Where is the end of the river? There is no end, right? Or does it mean like on the side of the chapel? Where was with those, the other billboards? It's gotta be there. Transition point, chapel side. Transition point. What the? I was like, what do they mean by transition point? But no, okay. It's the half line that does the whole thing. Right. Where was the signboard found after it was swept away? On the other side, on the side of the mansion, yeah. Thinking time. Transition point, mansion side, yeah. Okay. And there you go. Oh, there's another question? Oh. Whoa, long question. Compared to the river's current, which way does signboard float? To the opposite side? No, compared to the river's current, which way does signboard float? Huh. Against the current, it flew against the current? Oh, okay. Yeah, because it went to the other side, but I don't know. It must have went with the current, right? It just ended up in the other side. I don't know.
It connects.
We'll see. Connects.
Carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there.
Yeah.
The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct?
Yes. And it did, right?
It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there.
But it's not a wall, right?
But that's not where we found it.
Yeah.
We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side?
Yeah.
She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Oh.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Yeah.
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic.
Yeah, the point is the
We're
wall.
so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what.
How and what, indeed.
All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Somehow.
Connect how?
We'll
A
see.
wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I think it's...
I don't know. But Shuichi should know, right?
I have an idea.
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
Come on, man.
So, how are they connected? Do you know, Shuichi?
I have an idea, but I'm not sure.
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Yes. Wait, what am I supposed to show? The clue is related to the... What clue is related to the unnatural way the signboard was carried on the river? Well, the wall, right?
This is it!
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. That was a bit
It
weird.
might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through.
Yes.
The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
Oh.
I see.
Yes.
It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the
Okay,
wall,
so this is the
right?
proof that it ended up on the other side.
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
That's how it works, probably.
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Maybe not necessarily, but it's kind of that, right? It's gotta be. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the other on the mansion set? I'll explain that.
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
Maybe if the map is like the Earth, you know, like it connects one side to the other. What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Okay.
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Yeah, the rules don't apply, basically. Because you might be onto something here, yeah. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river, how the signboard passed through, the signboard downstream and upstream connect, right?
That's it!
Yeah.
What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? both ends of river connected?
Yeah, because there's no way like the water flows, but it has to get back somehow, you know. It can't just
Exactly.
end up there.
To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
It doesn't like teleport. It's like a loop, like Shuichi said. That makes more sense.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Exactly.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Yeah.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
No, because it's the same wall. Yeah.
I got it. I know why Mew only set up one wall.
It's only one wall.
What are you talking about now?
Oh, sorry. There's no chance to set up one wall. It's because the chapel and the mansion walls. One wall was already in place. They're the same wall. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
Yes.
The same wall?
See, this is way more
It's not
fluent.
just
Like
the
we're
river.
figuring things
The
out as we
walls
go.
themselves are connected.
Really, really cool.
Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
Yep. There you go.
The idea is you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect.
Indeed.
See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
It is.
Damn it, Kokichi. Just tell us.
Shh, it's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch.
This is the final stretch.
If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
I do. A secret, huh? I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, crap. Oh, world? Yeah, world something. World loop, maybe? Yeah. Oh, world loops, as in, yeah, the world loops, okay. There you go.
I see now.
That's exactly right.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop.
Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yeah, Pac-Man, kinda.
Yes, exactly. The edges
Yeah.
of the virtual world are linked together in a...
Sorry.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river.
Exactly.
And floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
Yes.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
No, it's how the world works.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
It's how our real world works.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Yeah?
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it?
Most things.
Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
I guess.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Huh? Really?
It's self-explanatory, I say.
Yes. But first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts. Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Oh, no, I know where, yeah. In the transition point, right?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop... There!
Yep.
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map. But the loading point was actually at the edges.
Yeah.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather her wall was at the center of the world.
Yeah.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between
Yes.
them.
Okay.
And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
That's how King Crimson works.
Impressive, Shuichi!
Thank
For
you.
you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Feels like it doesn't.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap.
I don't know.
It all began when Mew showed us the map.
It's true.
Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we already saw this. What?
There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap.
Would have been cool if the forest
But we
fell out
solved this mystery thanks
behind
to
the chapel.
Shuichi. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Kaito.
just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet.
Yep, it's true.
Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point.
That's how a class trial works, after all.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
Okay, Kaito.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
Wow. Is this how is this the middle? He's definitely prodding at Kaito on purpose. There is no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Mio. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve. If we can't find the culprit, it will all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Mio's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Mio? And intermission. Okay, I was waiting for that. Ugh, it's been a long session, actually. Very long. Woo. Yes, I would like to save. Alright guys, but we're gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Again, as I said before, a like does help, but what helps more for me at least is a comment. So definitely let me know what you would like to see next apart from this in the comments. So yeah, thank you so much for your support guys. I've been really enjoying being back into this and we're about to finish this chapter, so we'll see what follows now. Once again, I'm Luizen and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.